Yo, it's your boy Flourish God, aka Nothing, with my man Derek H.
Sneak Pre in the building, yo.
What's
the
good?
Flow in the building.
How you feeling, man? That's a nice outfit you got on there, sir.
Man, I'm chilling, man.
Well, you look good. Mommy and Seattle.
Just trying to get some money, man. That's all.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
For sure. Any plans this weekend? Anything going on?
I wish.
Man,
Ain't really much going on. I think I'm gonna just chill in the house and be old in the motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't believe you though. I will do what you just said though.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do exactly what you just said. 100%.
I heard it's supposed to snow, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't want to though.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm trying to get out here in the streets.
Yeah, you love it, man. You're born for it. For sure. I mean that in all the positive ways I could possibly mean it. For sure, man.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about basketball, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And specifically, I want to talk about the Cavs, and I want to talk about.
They just dropped everybody.
Exactly. I want to talk about that because at first, I think a lot of people felt it was a bad move, and I think a lot of people felt that the Lakers were the ones that benefited.
We talking about how the Cavs cut everybody off.
Cut them off, man. How'd they
Everybody.
go?
They dropped so many people, and I thought it was dumb at first.
Yep.
'Cause I didn't really understand what was going on, but like.
Right. I think you would have to watch a pretty good amount of Utah and a pretty good amount of the Lakers to appreciate what happened when you saw it initially. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, I played with the Lakers online for like 400 games straight.
Oh, okay.
I know they lit.
Oh, yeah,
I know what's going on over
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
So, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I liked it. I had a conversation with
I think it was more of a name thing. Maybe those guys that left the Cavs names is probably a little bigger than those guys.
Sure,
but
for sure. That's what messed everybody up.
Yeah.
It was the names. Because you start hearing IT,
yeah.
you start hearing Wade, different people, whatever.
Yeah.
And for one, you only got 15 to 20 games out of IT. We're still thinking that here in a minute he's going to hit the stride and he's going to be the same player he was last year or something close to it, right? And then he all of a sudden gets traded and we bring in 4 people that...
I mean, he playing LeBron ball, though.
Yeah.
It might not be the same as any other team, so...
And you can tell. As soon as he got to
defense.
As soon as he got to the Lakers, you saw the comfort.
Yeah, he scored 22 points the first game.
And it looked good. It wasn't just, 22. You saw the comfort and you seen like, ooh, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So, but when I look at what they did, I love it. I love the personnel because I think they got younger. They got more athletic. They got better defensive players with George Hill. And they scoring. I mean, they out there hooping, man. They look like, I don't know why they going to run through the East.
Utah is stupid for doing that straight up, kind of. Jay Crowder straight up for Rodney Hood.
What do you mean?
I don't think that's a good deal on their end.
I think you said Rodney Hood. Oh yeah, right. No,
Utah got shorted.
Yeah, yeah. They may have gotten shorted personnel wise, but I think I don't. Obviously there was a plan with that. I don't know if it freed up money, if it freed up a draft pick,
or
something
in there.
Yeah, there was a deal in there that was made that maybe we aren't seeing. They're not going to make a deal where hey, you win but I don't win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though it happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Cavs look good. The question is, let's just cut to the chase. Can they beat Golden State?
Oh shit.
That's a hell of a question.
Yeah. Ohio in the building.
Are you just being a fan or do you really?
OH 10.
For sure.
OH 10, baby. All the way. We going to the top.
I don't know. The fan in me is saying yes, but like the intellect part of me is like, I just don't know if they have enough, man.
Nah, the Warriors, they're loaded. And then there's nothing nobody can do right now.
But I'll tell you what. The year that Cleveland beat them, I think it was the 2016 year, they shocked the world, right? Because we didn't think they was going to, for one, come back down 3-1, and then 2, beat Golden State.
Right.
I think this year will surprise a lot of people, just like it did that year. Even though Kyrie's not on the team, I like this team better overall. Again, they're younger. They got shooters.
Right.
And LeBron loves it. He really doesn't. He thrived with Dwayne Wade and Bosh, but I think for real, he want to kind of be by himself and with a bunch of players that compliment him. Yeah. You feel me? And he's loving it. He got shooters. It's beautiful, man.
I mean, I feel like he might have figured that out recently.
Yeah. I mean, he did. He looked, and he was. You got to think all the MVPs that he won like that when he played at Cleveland early on. They just didn't have.
But he would though. Like,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. No, he was incredible. I know that the Cavs beat OKC the other night, and they looked good doing it. They were at OKC, but locked in with them dudes in a 7-game series would be. It would be rough. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Houston looked ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying.
Houston looked too good.
Too good. Man,
you know what I mean?
So I don't know. I did.
2018 basketball is lit.
Oh, super lit.
Period.
Lit, man.
Period.
Yeah. I want to ask you about Nelly real quick, man. Obviously, he was accused again, right? There's a lady out there saying that.
Boy, they getting these motherfuckers, boy.
They're not playing games.
All the rich people, all the rich niggas, they getting them.
Well, check it out.
They on their ass.
I want to know if you I want to know if you believe her, and I want to know if you believe Nelly. I want to know your side. So apparently they were supposed to take a picture. Mm-hmm. There's a room that was empty. They were in the room. Somehow he got her into the room. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Kind of the process or whatever. But they initially
she
supposed
went
to take a
in
picture.
the room.
She went in the room.
Yeah.
She gets in the room, and I guess he shuts the door, and my man pulls his pants down. Like bare ass, fam, and just starts masturbating in front of her. Mm-hmm. And I think he tried to shove her head on his Johnson, fam. You know what I'm saying, and get her to go to work, and she wasn't having it. Apparently, the bodyguard slipped into the room. That was her kind of chance. He threw everything off, I guess, and she left. You know what I mean?
God damn.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, from your vantage point, what do you think, man?
I don't really want to believe it, but it could happen though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Some rich man could probably get aggressive, like when they didn't hit all the chicks.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They on some new, they on some whole other shit.
Yeah, they have a way different conversation than you have.
Yeah.
Way more cut to the chase. There's probably not a lot of game and jokes. You don't gotta be super cool. They just get right to it.
Right.
And it usually works, I imagine.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of tough to believe because he's a star, like a superstar. Like, he don't gotta do all that.
I gotta ask you this though. If the girl agrees to go into a room with you, mm-hmm. It's just y'all two, mm-hmm. We all adults, we understand that I'm not bringing you into this room, me being who I am, being Nelly, and you being who you are, which is nobody, and then we shut the door. I mean, is that really sexual harassment that I did that?
Oh, definitely.
Getting all the way to the step. So this is my question. If my chick was like, yo, I was kicking it with Nelly, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to get his autograph. We went into a room, and he started doing some wild stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm not going.
I'm not going for that. I'm going to be a little upset, fam. Like, how did y'all get to the room? What was on your mind? What was on your mind when y'all walked?
Don't go in the room.
Fam, where did they come from? They had to walk from, one part of the concert place, get here, go here. Now we got a room. Yeah. Then you walk into the room. Mm-hmm. He shut the door. You chilling. Like, I'm not going for that.
He just started hitting this shit.
For sure. So I'm saying, like, yeah, it's a little aggressive. It's wild. It's creepy. But is that really sexual harassment?
Hell yeah.
Why you say that?
It's sexual assault.
I'm sorry. Sexual assault. How is that sexual assault?
That might not be the proper charge or the proper term for what he was doing.
So what you're saying, what he did was bad?
Indecent exposure or something. The felony version, though. It sounds like, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. They got the felony version of indecent exposure and shit. Like,
I don't know if that's a crime.
Like sexual
man.
assault might not be the proper term for that, but
I don't know if that's a crime. Like, check it out. Let's reverse.
Is sexual assault like? Yeah. Does a motherfucker gotta touch another motherfucker for it to be?
No.
That don't have to be assault.
He did touch her apparently.
Yeah, that's sexual assault.
He touched her head. He was like, "What's
that's up?" That's sexual assault. That's damn near rape. If you ain't raped her, it's sexual assault.
Check me out, man. So let's add a little spin to the scenario, man. Let's just say I met Rihanna, and I wanted to take a picture with her. Me and Rihanna went from the top floor, hit the elevator, went to the bottom floor.
Yeah.
We got on a bus.
Right.
A little, you know what I'm saying? A little celebrity bus, you know. Then we got to a hotel room. I walked into the hotel room with her. Everybody scattered. It's just me and her. We shut the door. She locked it. It's going down. She take her top off. And she try to grab my head to get me to suck a titty.
Like what? What are you talking about?
Is that sexual assault?
If you want it to be, nigga, shit.
I think that's
if
silly.
If you want that to be sexual assault,
I think that's silly. Yeah. Man. I think that's silly, bro.
Like, oh my God, she trying to...
I was thinking like, hold on, fam, what did you think was about to happen?
These motherfuckers want money.
But
there probably is a nigga that can't wait to be in that situation so they can sue her.
But fam,
well, nah,
I'm saying the law itself, I'm saying the way the law itself is set up, like, I can understand, like, if you can prove that this was from just some sporadic shit, but you can't tell me that you've been kicking it with this person, y'all go to a room and go, what did you think happened when y'all was just in the room? This is the opportunity to take a picture. Now I want to take a picture with you. Like, that's what I'm trying to say, and I feel like they leverage.
I don't know the situation, but you brought the Riri analogy.
If you
want that to be sexual assault, it is. If you want to go press charges, you can.
Fam, I'm not arguing that. I agree with that. I understand that.
I only came here for a good conversation, and I just wanted some wine, and I just wanted to talk to you, and I just want to know your process, how making music is. Like
at 3:30 in the morning, right? Yeah. She just started tripping.
I was trying to get a record deal. I had a demo in my pocket I wanted you to listen to.
Oh, man.
It had remixes of work and shit.
Remix of work. That's tragic. That's awful, man.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Awful. Like, a nigga could pull that off.
Awful, man. Awful.
And he gonna get paid.
I don't like that.
Cause she doing that thinking he gonna go.
Definitely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I think they need to dig a little deeper. It can't just be black and white. It can't just be sexual assault. Because some cases, I feel this individual. I feel like this individual is knowing, like, you already know what's happening. You're kicking it with me in this capacity. We done drank. We done did this. We done did that. And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? I try to, you know, do something crazy or do something extra wild, and then you don't. Now you want to sue me. Like, where was we going with this?
That's sexual assault.
Where was we going? We wasn't going to church with this. You feel me? Where was we going?
It's sexual assault.
I understand, man.
Nelly, you can't just pull your shit out and start hitting your shit when you invite a girl into the room.
Yeah, like, he going too hard, man. He was excited.
If that's allegedly. If that's true, then that's wild.
Man, that's wild. You know, that's extreme.
Yeah.
That's extreme. But I don't know if you should get money for that.
I don't want to believe nothing like that.
Because I don't know if you should get money for that, just because you got creeped out. Now, if he just try to grab your head and shove it and do all types of wild shit, like, yeah, that's a little extra. Nelly, relax, buddy.
No.
And he looked like he did it, man. I seen an interview earlier today.
I'm just saying, it depends on, name somebody that invite me in the room and start doing some shit, and I'll sue them. I mean, like, let's say,
you would never
probably like Ellen.
Yeah.
I would sue her. I would sue the fuck out of her. What are you talking about?
You would know because you see the loophole. You see how you can finesse it.
I would sue the fuck out of her. Like,
hold on, real quick. If you
this could be also a groupie situation. Like, I'm the groupie, and this is Ellen, and she trying to get dick.
But how did y'all get in the room?
She gay as fuck, but she trying to get dick.
How did y'all get in the room?
She invited me to the room, but I'm just trying to talk to her. I'm trying to get on the show. I'm trying to get a job.
But it's 3:30 in the morning.
So what?
Go get breakfast.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Kicking with her all night, you get breakfast. Why are you going to her hotel room at 3:30 to talk about that?
I mean, plenty of shit goes down in hotel rooms at 3:30. Not just fucking. Like,
true. So she said. So she tries to.
All
right. So she tries to. Say she try to grab your crotch, fam.
Yeah, she going down.
Well, what? But so
10 million. Period.
She hurt my nut.
So like, say it was Ellen. Let's say, what's the light skinned tall lady, old lady's name? It was a talk show.
Wendy Williams.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes, I'm suing the fuck out of her. It's
she
over.
she crossed the line. I feel you. Yeah, that was wild. You trying to grab my nuts?
Ella touched me like a motherfucker. Bitch, you going down?
Oh yeah. What you think about They had some stuff with McDonald's, man. It was I guess they're trying to reform the menu and make it healthier, and they're getting a lot of pressure from people. You know, I can't remember if it's like
no, don't bring that healthy shit in here. Yeah. Keep the bad stuff
for
here.
For sure.
I want greasy cheesy burger.
That's what I'm saying.
Keep the greasy cheesy burger, please.
That's my question, man. Is it McDonald's job? Is it any of these food places' job to change that type of stuff, man? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the government's job.
The government's telling them to change it.
Yeah.
So you think the government should do that?
Man, the government's so tricky though. Like, they trying to change it, but they want you to look at them a certain way, but they still finessing while they changing it.
Man, you just
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's
so it's that shit's tricky. That shit tricky.
It is.
Like, you you clapping, you try to champion the shit. Like, they make it.
Yeah, but they on some other
they trying to make everything healthy,
but
but you gotta think about, like, they trying to fuck some shit up.
They finessing heavy.
Something going wrong. Something. They didn't inject something in the healthy foods now.
Yeah,
you know
I mean, and you know, even think about it, like, not to go crazy with it, but even if they said, hey, yo, we want the foods to be healthy, there's still like some heavy crooked stuff going on somewhere else.
Right,
like you really don't care. The PR game is heavy. They gotta look good.
They put steroids in my veggie burger.
Well, you got a real veggie burger. Damn.
They got T-bones in my veggie burger.
They freaking everything. Boy, the asparagus ain't even asparagus. Freak that shit.
That shit motherfucking praying mantis down and shit.
Yeah, put a little wax now. You know what I'm saying?
Just freeze them.
I'm just saying, like, but you gotta think, man, there's people complaining about this too, though. People saying, like, you know, these food commercials is, you know, heavy on the kids and this and that. So, I mean, I look at it like, I feel where they're coming from.
Lock them in early.
But it locks the parents in too. They gotta go buy the kids. Ain't got no.
Because it locks us in early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
true.
we stuck.
And then
we can't get off.
And we an adult, so we locked all the way in. It's a process.
We're stuck in our ways.
Yeah. My man sound like he about to get a sandwich when he leaves.
I get a double cheeseburger every Wednesday, motherfucker. Every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
I need that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, all I'm trying to say, I'm trying to represent the angle that's like, yo, these people need to take a little responsibility, man. Learn some shit like, man, your mom's is fat, you're fat, the diabetes is wrong.
Hard. Like, I was just thinking about this earlier, like, it's hard for a motherfucker to stop something that they been all their life.
Yeah, it's definitely hard.
Especially if your auntie, your grandma, your mom, dad, big.
But what if it's gonna kill you? You just
grew up big, like, it's just.
Those situations are a little strange.
Because you born into that.
Yeah, you
born. Like, you know what I'm saying? You born getting fed a whole bunch of shit. So.
For sure. But I'm saying this though, man. I'm saying this, man. Like the people being irresponsible a little bit. It's like this with money. Some people are never taught what to do with money, and it usually follows suit, right? They grow up and they don't really know how to handle paper.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like you're seeing the reality of what mishandling paper is doing to you. At some point, you realize it. You could be ignorant to it for a little bit, but at some point, it's going to hit you like, damn, I'm messing up somewhere. You feel me? Some people don't want to listen to it. Some people know they messing up, but they don't care enough to figure it out. Nothing. And that's the same way with the food. And I feel like people got to take a little bit of ownership. Like, damn, like you be in the hospital a lot, man, for a bad heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, at what point you going to try
I wouldn't know shit though. If it wasn't for you, and then from learning from you, and then doing my research after that, like I wouldn't know shit.
Right, but
I wouldn't be like
but
salty as fuck after I eat a cheeseburger. I'll be like, I feel like shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, feeling terrible.
So like,
but listen though, but
a lot of people don't ain't it.
Yeah, but not everybody teaches you everything, right? Some of that shit you just kind of get. Like, damn, I really don't want to be like this. Mm-hmm. Or like, if you're broke, like, I need money. You know what I'm saying? So you teach yourself money. You figure out a hustle. You figure out things, right? Mm-hmm. But I feel like we ain't really taking it serious. You know, I feel like having McDonald's do what they do and change what they change is kind of a Band-Aid on the issue a little bit, in my opinion. Even though I do understand Ronald McDonald's a clown to get kids to like shit, and it's bad shit that they're eating. That is kind of foul. I got you.
Yeah, that's sweet.